Hi everybody, today I want to speak about one of the formats people should be owning their properties in Guatemala, Lake Atitlan. Hi, I'm Armand Boissy, real estate agent in Lake Atitlan, Guatemala. So most of the time when you buy a property in Guatemala, and particularly in Lake Atitlan, you will be buying rights of possession, eventually the right of the leasehold contract with the government, and the best case, a title property. Now, when you do a real estate transaction, the process is submit to some taxes, and the most common tax is the VAT tax, which is can go between 12% or 3%, depending the format of what you are buying. Let's say you bought a property under your name, and it's either a house, a piece of land, or the rights of a leasehold. My advice is to move your property into a shareholder company, a kind of LLC, which here we call Sociedad Anónima, anonymous society, which nowadays are not anonymous anymore. But the advantage of having your asset into a company like that, first of all, it's remove yourself as the owner. And particularly if you are going to do a vacation rental, for example, then you could be, eventually we could, if there is an accident on your property, somebody could sue you and you could be responsible on your personal asset. Now, with a shareholder company, that will be the company and the shareholder are only responsible for the share they have paid for. So that's a big thing. It's to protect your belongings, asset in Guatemala or in the States or any other place. If you are going to do also vacation rental, you will be subject to tax because you will do a service here in Guatemala, renting your property. You would have to emit facturas, bills, legal bills, on which you will charge the VAT, 12%, and you would have to have a kind of accountability in order to process this tax you are collecting. It's not very complicated. I recommend SAR because you can choose for the forfeit, which is 5% on the growth. And this way you just pay, you don't have to go profit and loss, which is more expensive in terms of tax. So for rentals, SAR, it's very practical. And so it's also allow you to comply with your tax obligation. So you have the property, you have the company, you bring the property into the company, and the company is the owner of the asset. So let's say you bought a house, you have been enjoying it, you have been making work remodelation. That's also important if you're a company because every expenses you will do, you will bill them against the company, and that will help you to document that between the moment you bought it and the moment you will eventually sell it, you would have done some expenses, and you can be able to lower that in case you would have to pay capital gain. So at the same time you produce rent, you rent it, then you can pay your tax and you don't have any worries about that. Plus, when you are owning a piece of property in a small village around the lake, having a company domiciled in the area allows the village to get back some of these taxes you have collected in the format of the national redistribution of taxes towards the municipalities. So it's important as well. Now let's talk a little bit more practical when you will be eventually selling your property. So owning a Sociedad Anónima, owning your property, allow you for two things. The first one, it's a very simple transaction because basically you will be swapping your share of the company with the money. Now, it has to be that this company you have, the SAR, most probably should be only dedicated to run the real estate you are owning for vacation rental, improvement, and all these things. So the buyer will be easily able to check out that your company is healthy a little accounting audit to check everything has been paid, nothing has been forgotten, and then you buy the share and nothing changed in terms of registry. So if you have your company owns a government contract, leasehold, it is the name of the company, and swapping share for money doesn't change anything to the outside world, which means for the tax, if you pay tax in the village, if you pay the leasehold with the government, everything's say in the same name, therefore it's easier. So one of the best advantages also to have it in a company is that you can finance it, because it allows you to retain ownership, meanwhile the buyer is fulfilling his projected schedule of payment. So that's for today. Company, LLC, SAR, that's what we have been talking about. For the next video, remember to click, like it, share it, and put a comment. See you soon.